News, my lovely, wonderful people. Pat Otome says INEC has so lost their credibility that nobody can take them ever again seriously. You know, the Independent National Electoral Commission should have been a trustworthy agency in the country to conduct an election that people could proudly and boldly say, oh, the election has been done and dusted, and we are happy with how far it has gone. But guess what? That's not what is happening. INEC conducts an election and there is so many discrepancies, so much so that almost all the elections are ending up in court, from presidential to government to House of Assembly to state, just name it. That's how bad the agencies of the Independent National Electoral Commission has become. Patutume said, with all that they have done, with what they've done to Nigerians, I mean, the trust are so depleted that people can hardly trust INEC again. And this is not because anybody is instigating anyone against INEC. It is because they have shamed themselves repeatedly. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Nigerians do not take INEC seriously again and can never do. Political analyst Professor Pat Otome has said politics has weakened the institutions of the country. Otome lamented that nobody takes the Independent National Electoral Commission seriously anymore as one of the agencies that have destroyed the trust of the nation. The Economist shared his reservation during a speech at the preliminary convert of a new tribe of patriots for the Nigerian restoration in Abuja on Thursday. Patutomi noted that Nigeria needs strong institutions now more than ever before because the nation is in a depth of a national crisis. He explained that the weakening of the country's institution, coupled with the collapse of shared value, has dealt a huge blow on the request to build a better Nigeria. He urged that values shape human progress, just as strong institutions remain critical to the growth of any society. Patutome said politics has further weakened our institutions. No one talk about INEC being taken seriously as an institution. Seriousness is totally been taken out. It is critical to the growth of our country. We are all crying and talking about democracy, where the voice and the value of the people will be respected. However, INEC is the one fighting against the people. No more Nigerians in a doubt. We are in a depth of national crisis. Some may come to an interpretation of the crisis as being shaped on us as a result of past leaders. However, the crop of persons being put in these offices to ensure that Nigerians' trust is regained are the very ones destroying the nation's opportunity for trust to be put in place. The people are weakened and are not ready to vote anymore because hardly do their votes count. How can we restore the faith of the people in INEC again? That's the question that everybody is asking that does really need a serious answer. How do we restore the faith of the people? Well, it starts by, first of all, sacking, or no, the sack would be a strong word, right? Let's start with suspending the INEC chairman. That does not mean he's sacked or he has lost his job. No. Now, when the INEC chairman is suspended, thorough investigation by independent agencies can begin to look into the activities of INEC, why elections are going on, look into their struggles, merit and demerit, what can be done in order to mitigate some of the concerns that they have. Give them an opportunity again to remedy themselves, and if not, take a thorough inventory of the whole institution, the whole system, and know, if we need to get rid, if it is the people that have been compromised, we get rid of such people and begin to put back in place those who will move the nation forward. The more we sit back and allow the same thing over and over again, the more we put ourselves in harm's way. The nation cannot move forward if we do not rise up and say it as it is. shunning every form of election violence and all forms and kinds of instigations that they have put, and the people no longer trust them in order to give us a clear step by step direction in leadership. Nigerians have suffered a lot in the hands of the supposedly people who who are supposed to be leading in one way or the other. But these are the very same people who are doing everything, humanly speaking, possible to hold the nation down. And so it is important that we look into this very carefully, very important. Let's not just sit back there and assume that all has been settled. It doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't. So it's about time we begin to, put things in place to make sure that this nation become what it should be. There is a serious, honest, sincere position to change and to put the nation back on back in place, so that together we can make Nigeria work again. People who are doing everything, humanly speaking, possible to put this nation in a dairy position must be told that this nation now belongs to us, and we must save and save this nation from the hands of those who want to destroy it. Yes? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, we all are here to make Nigeria work again. Those who do not want this nation to work, they know exactly what they are doing. And so we cannot afford to allow the same thing over and over again. It is important that every one of us ensure that we bring Nigeria into a place where truth can become our watchword. Every one of us knows the exact truth of what is happening. But what are we doing to bring about this change? What are we doing to ensure that we do not allow the same thing? People who are moving in such a way to ensure that this nation, do not get the truth. They know what they are doing. They know. But how are we ensuring that we change some of this, and bring Nigeria right back on track? The truth of it is that every one of us have got a part to play. Every one of us have got a part to play. So please, let's all ensure that we do everything, humanly speaking, possible to change the course of what is happening already. Nigeria belongs to us. Nigeria is our country, and we all must work in order to save this nation from the hands of those who wants to, put it in a very, very difficult position. You see. So please, my lovely, wonderful people, it is again important. Bye for now.